Woo! What's up, friend? So, I'm just kind of chilling here. It's late December, and I got my snug little hoodie on, along with my Santa hat, because I'm still dealing with the Christmas season, and I just don't want to give up that jolly feeling quite yet. I hope all of you have been doing very well during this holiday season, whether you're celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, literally any other tradition. I hope everybody's been swell. I've been feeling pretty good myself because I got to celebrate my birthday this past week and Christmas. I got a new laptop, which means I don't have to work on that crappy one I've been dealing with for years now. And I got a new book that celebrates black horror in cinema. That's from my sister, so shout out to her. And I got some very wonderful clothing that I could wear for the next year or so. I even got this little present from my mom. It's Snoopy on a sweater dressed as a cowboy. Yeah, so my mom knows me way too well because I love this kind of thing. Sporting animation is cool. But the main purpose for this video today is that I just want to say thank you guys for joining me on my journey throughout 2025. This was the year where I really began leading into different sort of content because for the past few years or so, I've been doing album reactions, and those still seem to get a decent number of views and watch time. But I think I want to reach the point in my channel where I create the content that I'm most comfortable with. And I think a lot of these videos that I've been filming these past few months have really been accomplishing that. I've been doing a lot of the Eurovision reactions where I look at some of the entries that they are potentially submitting to the big contest. And those have actually performed pretty darn well. You know, I had a few videos that actually reached 1,000 views, and that's splendid. It's good to know that I've been impressing some of the European citizens this past year. I'm very thrilled about that. Plus, I started my own new series called The Sum Up, where I discuss the latest singles and albums, plus I highlight new artists that aren't necessarily too popular, but I want them to be. You know, those videos don't necessarily get like a bunch of views, you know, I think I'm lucky to even crack 10 when it comes to those uploads. But it's the content that I feel pretty satisfied in making, because it allows me to flex my writing and really play with some new effects. I think that I am sort of on my way to really discovering what I want to become as a YouTuber. Sometimes it can be very difficult to build your audience and really gain a fan base and even make money off of your YouTube channel. But I think with the path that I'm going on currently, I think I can find a place where I can achieve my goals and really find a voice that really feels like my own. Even this past year, I've made some great new friendships with other people, and it's really nice to build those sort of relationships as you keep going as a content creator on the internet. Overall, I'm just really glad that a lot of you were tuning into my channel this year, actually engaging with the content I had to offer, and yeah, it's just been so much fun trying to discover myself with all of the success that I've had with my channel thus far. But of course, there comes the question of what you could possibly see from me in 2026. Well, I still plan to continue the Sum Up, you know, that's supposed to be a series that I upload twice every single month, or I try to upload every single month, and I think that I'm more than determined to keep it going. And of course, there's also the national finals reactions. I love helping the platform artists that normally wouldn't get attention elsewhere. And I think I might delve more into doing live streams this next year. You know, I began doing that very early on when I started getting used to creating content, but I kind of stepped away from it as I delved more and more into my YouTube channel. But I think I might get back into it next year, you know? Maybe I'll try to cross live stream onto Twitch and YouTube, and perhaps we can find ways to be entertaining in that regard. I might even invite on guests, you know, people that I've had very close friendships with, and yeah, maybe that's a good way to sort of build my content further. All I know is that I have some wonderful ideas for what I want to do next year, and, you know, they might not always be perfect, I might not always stick the landing, but at least I'm actually putting myself out there and seeing what actually works. So I just wanted to come on here and say all this to you guys because I just wanted to find a nice, fun way to sort of wrap up my year of 2025 on this channel. In the next few weeks, I'm going to be on the Billboard Road Crew channel where I talk with my buddies Roadrunner, Fanstar, and Night Browser about the best and worst hit songs of 2025. So be on the lookout for that because we have some great things to say, always. Yeah, and that's pretty much where I wanted to end this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me in 2025. Grab yourself a nice coffee, relax at home, and enjoy 2026. I'm Gabriel Jones, and I'll see you next year.